All right, everybody, just going to walk you through the basics of starting up a Google site. If you can see, all you have to do is go to Google Sites or just Google Sites and you'll be able to find it. You could start totally blank and new, but I really suggest choosing one of these templates. As you can see, recent sites down here are ones that I've made before, but I'm going to just click this one over here so I can show you a couple things right from the get-go. It opens up and it's very simple that, hey, everything is here that you need. You can either delete something or edit it, or just click right in it to edit. So you can change it to anything that you want, really, for the title there. And again, I really like the template setup idea because everything's very easy to edit. I'm going to scroll down here, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of things that I would not use, at least for my setup of my website. So I'm just going to click delete, and it's gone. How easy is that? Actually, if you really do something like that and you're like, oh shoot, I really wanted that, you can do Control Z and undo, or if you're on a Mac, Command Z, and that just undoes what you just did. Or there's an undo button right up here that you can click and it just comes back for you. So pretty easy to be able to get rid of some of the stuff that you don't want if you're not going to use it. Okay, so moving forward, if you see over on the side, there's the 3 lines, and that's always going to be your drop down menu. These setups are the pages that are your options. I actually really like to click the settings over here and change from the side to the top view, just because then I can click on my pages easily and just see them instead of having to do another click to see what my options are for my pages. So speaking of pages, if you're looking to edit each of those pages, you can go over here and click that and just go to edit each of those on there. If you click the dots, you get your options. You can duplicate something you already did. For my portion here, I don't need these last two, so I'm just going to hit those dots and then delete. And same thing over here. Again, delete. So I'm only going to have my home page and my projects page. Yeah, as you go through and you're adding different things, again, it's very easy. You can click this little eye right down here. Get rid of that for me. And that is, hey, that's your footer that will show up on every single page. So if you just want to edit it and put your email address right in there, that's fine. You can do that. If you don't want it, like I said, it had that little eye that you close out there, but I like having that on my website just so everybody always sees that same thing. Going into a little bit more in depth, if I go over to my second page here, and we'll leave projects on here, your tools that you really need are over on that right hand side: text box tool, images, embed, and drive. So just an easy setup here for, let's say, text box, right? They already have some here. But if you need to add another one, just click that and it adds one in, and you want to move it around, go ahead and move it around. Okay, it moves to wherever you want it. It's very user friendly as far as that goes. If you do click drive, which this one already is here, but that's what it would look like when you select it there. Okay, you can select it right from your drive. But yeah, it's right there. You can just click and go and choose from the folder you have in your drive to embed it right in there for right from drive. If you want to embed something else, you can click embed, and say you want a YouTube video, you can put your YouTube video right in here. Or if you have something else that you want to embed, it actually comes with an iframe setup, so that's already just set for you. This is really good for if you're going to embed maybe a Google form right into that option. So let's go back and actually do that. So I'm going to go to my drive and go to some of my folders here. And let's see, I have this option here. I'm going to just get the link because I've done this in the past. Want to change this to anyone with a link can view. Nope, just kidding. Restricted on that. Let me see what we got here. Let me open it up and do it this way. How about that? All right, send. How about there? All right, so if you can see, if you want to embed that, it sets up with your iframe. So all you have to do is, hey, I want to copy that. Let's go back to our sites. Excuse my voice there. And I'm going to embed that form with that code paste my link in there, and that's exactly what I want it to look like. So now I can just drag this across here, and my form's right in there. Okay, it's right on my page. People can go directly to it. So that's the basics. I mean, a picture is pretty much explanatory as far as a picture, but here's what I really, really like about Google Sites, the ease of being able to see what it will look like. So I'm just going to click this preview button. That takes me to what everybody else would see on my website. So they would see exactly the setup. Hey, there's my form. I can double check that I can click it. But what's really nice about this feature, large screen, that's like your desktop if you're sending to people that mostly will be using computers. However, I can click to see what it would look like on a tablet. Okay, so maybe my settings aren't quite right or my sizing isn't quite right. And then I can even click and see what it would look like on a phone, because let's be honest, most people are going to be looking at this on their phone. So I really like that aspect, clicking out of that. So I can go back to exit. Here's your last option. Right now, I did not publish this, right? So if I want people to actually see this, then I can publish it. Here's what it looks like after the fact, which I'm just going to hop over here because I have this one done. Just kidding. I thought I had it here. Let me see. I'll show you what it looks like for the one I have done. Once I find it, there we go. So once you actually do publish it, I'm not going to do that other one yet, but once you actually do publish it, you'll see now it has a drop-down menu and it has some different options. You can unpublish it if you really want to, but when you click publish the second time after you've actually already published it, it'll come up and say, I'm going to change this to a different year, right? And I publish, and now it gives me the option of, hey, that's the draft that I had, and this is what I currently have published. Do I actually really want to publish it or not? So right now I'm not going to. I'll go back and I'll adjust that. But so you can see the difference in how it looks when you're going to actually publish and set it for what you need. So again, very user friendly. You can set up some easy stuff here. Honestly, the best way is to just play around, and then once you publish it, check it out, see how it goes. Be careful. One last thing with how you publish. If Zoom will get out of here, there we go. When you do publish, you want to make sure then that you use the published site, okay, setup to send that link to people, because you don't want to send them the edit one. And how do you do that? Go into your settings, just kidding, go into your share. Sorry about that. Go into your share and make sure you have anything as far as set up there. Okay. And then when you publish, make sure that's the view published site is what you want. All right. Good luck, everybody.